Dear student, how are you? Welcome to all who are watching, joining, sharing and participate our class. A special thanks for the student of class 9. Dear student, I will tell you a story so that you can find out the caption or headline of our lesson. Listen, Ronnie's mother gave him 50 taka to buy some salt and chilies. On the way to market, Ronnie saw that a passerby was trying to hold up a boy from a street. Coming near, he saw that the boy was groaning. He also said that it is very accident. The boy was none. He was his classmate who was hit by a motorbike. Immediately he stopped a taxi or baby taxi and took him to a clinic. He admitted Tamim in clinic. He found Tamim parents and then he returned home without salt and chilies. At first his mother very annoyed on him because he did not come back with salt and chilies. At last, Ronnie described the real situation. So, listen from his son. Her mother said that you are right, you have to do an obligation. It is your duty. So, dear student, have you understood? Or can you tell what is our caption? Yes, our caption is, or headline is responsibilities. Dear student, look at the board. Here is a monogram or a picture of responsibilities. So, dear student, you know, let us describe the text. Open your book, unit on lesson 4. Dear student, what is responsibilities? Responsibility is an interesting matter and it is very helpful. If you want to pursue your work, you will fulfill your target. You should have must some responsibility. Dear student, responsibility means a duty or an obligation to do something or not to do something. Dear student, you know that respect your teacher in school, take care of your father at home, and you will help your neighbor or next door when they fall in danger or any problem. You will come forward to help them. So it is your responsibility. Dear student, you could not steal a book from your library, or you cannot put up a pile on the footpath or building materials. So it is your duty. So dear student, there are many responsibilities in a particular way. When you are a student, you will stay at school. At first, you will cooperate with your teacher. You will decorate the class with varieties, poster and chart. Dear student, you know that you will contact with your friend with a smile. So, it is your responsibility. You always try to maintain your class, maintain your classroom. You will help the teacher. So, dear student, you will set the table in your classroom. Dear student, you know that you will must pay the assignment in time what the teacher gave you. Dear student, responsibility is very helpful, useful for your. Remember, it is good not only for you but also of your school. It is good for your friend, it is good for your society, your family, and overall it is good for the country. Dear student, you know that when you are stay at home, always take care of your sibling, always respect your parent, and you will always help to household chore. You will help your mother in kitchen. It is your responsibility. Dear student, when as a student you will keep in society, you will take part in community work, you will ensure who are illiterate, you will teach them, and you will always motivate the people to send the child in school. So as a student, there are many activities as a responsibility. Dear students, suppose I am a teacher, I have also some responsibility. I will try to maintain the discipline. I will try to maintain the discipline. Always try to be punctual and always keep time maintained. So dear student, a teacher should have responsibility to teach the student how to be honest, how to be truthful, and how to be good student. Suppose you have a guardian or you have a parent, your parents have also some responsibilities. Parents always try to keep from bad boys. Parents always supervision you. You cannot mix with naughty boys. You cannot mix with bad boys. Parents also taught you how to behave with other, how to help with other, how to maintain the time, how to control you. Parents always should have responsibility about your medical treatment, about your education. So as a parent, have some responsibilities. Suppose as a student, as a citizen, some responsibility. A citizen should have some responsibility. He respect the local law. He respect the constitution of a country. He always inform the Thana or any other discipline. So he informed to maintain, to keep peace in society. He always took part in community activities. He always fight for the country when it need arise. So dear student, as a citizen, have many responsibilities. Suppose to stand by the suffering people after natural calamities. Who are educated citizens, they have some responsibilities to educate the illiterate people, to motivate the illiterate people so that they can send their child to admit in school. So their student as a citizen have some responsibilities. I know that government has some responsibilities. Always time a government should protect the natural calamities and to defend against enemies. Government should have responsibilities to provide the redistribution of income and supply the public goods and prevent any externality, manage the economic condition. So dear student, you know that responsibility is very important. You are in home, you are in school, at school, you are at home, or you are in society. You have more responsibilities. You will always try to greet everyone with a smile. You will be always to be helpful, and you will complete your assignment in time. So participate curriculum activities in your school. So there are many responsibilities in particular way. Student have responsibilities, teacher also have some responsibilities, guardian also or parents also have some responsibilities, and also the government responsibilities. So dear student, this is the short description or summarize about the responsibilities. Dear student, we are going to the word meaning. I will give you the synonym and meaning. Try to understand what I said about the briefing. So dear student, look at the board. Dear student, this is a list of word meaning. You should follow the word meaning. The first one is responsibility. Its synonym is responsibility means a duty or an obligation to do something or not to do something. That is to say, its meaning duty or liability. The second word, obligation. This is a work or promise to do the work. That means commitment. The next word, attend. To regularly present any place. So that is to say, show up or be present. The next word, pursue. That means to achieve something. That is to say, follow or chase. Next word, neighbor. That means who are lives in near your house. That means next door. That is to say, homebody. Still, to take something from a shop or a store without permission. That is to say, you can say loot or a ransack. Next was pile. That means accumulate or stack. Pile, accumulate or stack. Footpath, a path that is made for walk or public walking. Or side road, that means pavement or sidewalk. Next word, necessity. That means indispensability. That means indispensability, necessary. Fundamental. This is its synonym is more important than anything. More important than anything. That is to say, basic or elemental. Dear student, next, right. That means privilege or advantage. That means a local or legal claim. Expression, someone's feeling. That means a statement or assertion. The next one, equality. All equal in the eye of law. That means fairness, justness. Deserves, to do something, to promise. That means accomplish or execute. Accomplish or execute. I reply the again. Responsibility, duty, liability, obligation, commitment, attend, show up, be present, pursue, follow, chase, neighbor, homebody, or next door. Still, loot, ransack, pile, accumulate, stack, footpath, pavement, or sidewalk. Necessity, indispensability. Fundamental, basic or elemental. Right, privilege, advantage. Expression, statement, assertion. Equality, fairness, justness. Deserves, accomplish or execute. Dear student, we are going to the next section. Our next section is question and answer. You will find out the correct answer I will give the question. Also, I will help you to write down. You will take your khata. The first question, what do you understand by responsibility? The answer is a duty. A duty or an obligation to do something or not to do something. You can say it is a task that you will do, so it is a responsibility. The next question, where can you gain knowledge, skill and attitude? We can gain, answer, we can gain knowledge, skill and attitude at home, at school and in society. Dear student, you must write down the answer. The next question. What should a citizen not do? What should a citizen not do? A citizen should not steal a book from a public library. Or not pile up building materials on footpath. So you will write it. The next question. What responsibility do you have as a student? As a student, there are many responsibilities. Always try to, as a student, you will perform. When you are at home, set the table, next sweep the floor, next make one bed, work in garden, next help in shopping, and switch off light, open the door if needs, So dear student, you have a responsibility when you are at home. Now you are stay in at school. You have some responsibilities such as be the teacher, be the teacher. Next, maintain the classroom. Next, keep the school neat and clean. Keep the school neat and clean. Next, greet everyone with a smile. Greet everyone with a smile. Show respect another's opinion. Respect another's opinion. Complete assignment on time. Complete assignment on time. Next, participate activities. CPET curriculum activities. Activities. Next, cooperate with your teacher. Cooperate with your teacher. Next, decorate the school. Decorate the school with poster or chart. Dear student, besides this, when you are in society, you will take part community or you will must help the next door when they fall in danger. You will stand by the suffering people after natural calamities. You will always think you will be helpful for other and respect the local laws. So, as a student, you have many responsibility as well. Dear student, next question. There are responsibility of the government as well. A government has some responsibilities. Protect natural calamities. Protect from natural calamities. Natural calamities. Next, Defend against enemies. Defend against enemies. Next, manage economic condition. Manage economic condition. Next, redistribution of income. Redistribution. Redistribution of income. Supply the public goods. Supply the public goods. Besides this, prevent any extra any extra external externality. Supply basic needs. Supply basic needs. This include basic need. The first one is food. First one is food. Second, clothing. Third, shelter. Fourth, medical treatment. And 5, education. Dear student, you have understood the basic needs of people which provide or supply from the government. The first one is food, second clothing, third shelter, fourth medical treatment, and 5 education. Dear student, the government have also more responsibilities. The government ensure the public opinion. They express their view. They always time freedom to press. They always freedom of their religion, and all are equal in the eye of law. So this is the responsibility of government. Dear student, this is the question and answer. I will tell about the gap filling. You will try to fill the gap with suitable word. I will read. We have to discharge dash for our family, society, as well as dash nation. We should avoid the things that are not legal. Sometimes situation dash against me, and I cannot dash my responsibility. We should dash awareness among people. So dear student, I will also write down the board. You will try and you will correct with me. We have to discharge duties. The first one is duties. The second, discharge for our family, society, as well as our nation. Our nation, we should avoid the thing which are not legal. Number 3, who is? Sometimes situation goes against me, and I cannot carry out my responsibilities. We should raise awareness among people. 6 number, raise. So dear student, I will again read. We have to discharge duties for our family, society, as well as our nation. We should avoid the things which are not legal. Sometimes situation goes against me and I cannot carry out my responsibilities. We should raise awareness among the people. Dear student, this is the 3 items to contact you. The first item is synonym or word meaning. Second item is question and answer. And third, gap filling. Of course, you must be write what is written on board. So dear student, we are going to our homework. Dear student, you know that suppose your friend is very negligent or very idle. He could not know how to behave with other, or he could not share anything. So write a letter to your friend about the responsibility. Write a letter. Suppose your friend is very idle. He could not know how to behave with others. Now write a letter to your friend about more responsibilities. Dear student, you will try to be more responsibilities in your activities. Your activities will prove you that you are responsibilities. Remember, your responsibility is good for you, is good for your parents, is good for your family, and it is good for the society and also the country. Dear student, hopefully see you again next week, same day, same time. Allah Hafiz.